So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. David Villa. And he welcomes it in. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Lampard. He's shifting through the gears here. Konate gets rid without sophistication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi, little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And the counter is on. And it's Lewandowski. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's had a hit! And it's a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 23 minutes is number 9, Cristiano
India
Ronaldo.
have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 11, Roberto Baggio.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
David Villa. He's found a way through. Lampard. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Messi having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He went for the corner. David Villa. He's picked his way through. Lampard. Chance! It's loose now. In he goes again. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Chance for the
2
header!
added minutes has been indicated.
That's a half-decent try.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a...
David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism,
And now I'd
it
just
could have
like
been
to
3.
read out our fan club members who are
India
celebrating their
are
birthdays
heading into the
today.
break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, easy pickings there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the pass is intercepted. He's gone forward. Messi. Looking for the runner. Adams gets it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is a great ball. Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. No way through there. And it's Messi.
The attendance
So we've
for this
reached the hour
match was
mark.
71,550.
Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
After
That
62
was a
minutes
given. It always was.
number 18.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 24, Robert Lewandowski.
Oh, shooting
Coming on to
chance!
replace him is
And
number
somehow
15,
he's managed to miss it.
Cristiano
Manchester
Ronaldo.
United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Otto. Oh, that's fabulous. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Trippier. Played into space out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played back in. He's got the shot away! Kaká. Kaká! What a hit! The save was firm.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Decent progress down the left. Lampard.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. David Villa looking understandably energised after his goal. And we're done. India can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Nunez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. In for a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
David Villa, Nunez, oh, well played. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, a delicate chip through. Good read, needed to be. Now that's well seen too. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he...
It's Maradona! Totti. Bellingham. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Lampard. Just eases him off the ball. Darwin. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. It's Bellingham. And it's Totti. Roberto Baggio. Darwin. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Darwin. Maradona. And he's there to belt it away. Madrid have reclaimed it. Bellingham. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
for the benefit
goals.
of anybody who has found themselves a little
An
lost
engrossing
today.
half,
Please
but
look
we're
at the
still
screen
where we
for
started,
information on how
0-0.
to find your way around this stadium.
That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. That has been cut short. And here's Kluivert. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. Messi. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Adams gets it away. Xavi Alonso. And now the breakaway. David Villa goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And he's managed to get free. An instinctive delivery. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. It's a good ball played into space. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Maldini makes the interception. Darwin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Nunez. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Totti. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Darwin. David Villa. Davis. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short. Big header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Number 8,
Corner
Bellingham.
number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number 14, Palace.
He rises! Just off target. That's a nicely measured pass. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Basho! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Davis. And it's Maradona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field, number 4. Right.
So their fourth corner of the
Coming
game.
on to replace him is number 2, Belletti.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Maradona. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Frank Lampard. Coming on the field is number 22, Beckham.
All hands on deck for this one. Maradona,
6
who's
added
short.
minutes has been indicated.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously and absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Roberto Baggio, he's looking wide, looking for options for movement. David Villa. There's the hit! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
And it's Batistuta. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Otto clears it away and claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's a poor one. Oh, what a waste that one is. And he's managed to gift it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Taken off it pretty forcefully. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. India disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Lampard. India finding their passes. Lampard hits one! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. India are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now that is commitment to the cause. Mendieta goes short. Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Mendieta plays it short. And it's Petit. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Batistuta. David Villa. David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Messi. And it's Baggio. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position,
And a
so
quick
why
reminder
dither
today,
from here when they
everybody,
can
to make
repeat
sure
their
to put
first
any
half
litter
success
in the
with
bins provided.
another show of strength?
Thank you for your cooperation.
India ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Mbappe finds himself offside. David Villa, and he's managed to get free. Hernandez, Lampard, now it's Roberto Baggio. Big chance! And another try! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
India find a position of real strength now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
The
plain and
attendance for
simple.
this match was 70,987.
60 minutes played. Petit. Odo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Lampard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lampard. Bellingham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mbappe. Messi. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Lampard gets across to intercept that. Now Otto. Totti. Now it's Messi. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great hit. Oh, the ball's come. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Hernandez is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lampard. Can he get it through? Messi. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And the referee brings it to a close. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish having pulverized. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Haaland! He'll want to be quick to recover this. Gets his head to it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Owen. Nakata in acres of space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Haaland. Lampard. Haaland, he's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. And here's De Bruyne. India have the chance to go the other way. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, well played, well played. And he thumps it clear. Messi touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He is through here. Baggio does really well to win the ball there. Hoeneß. That is ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. It's a good spell of possession there. Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get free. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, sweet feet. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Odo.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Guardiola. Great ball, and he's... And De Bruyne! It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodri. Davis.
That was lovely, that.
Nakata. Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp. Maldini. Pernis. Always onto this. Oh, that's a very decent... He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 77 minutes is
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Roberto Baggio.
India have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Al Nassr really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. India still ahead by the game's only goal. Well, this is surely their last chance. Pings in across. Chance! He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Francesco Totti.
Guardiola.
Number 2, Belletti.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, we're on the way. And it's Baggio. And here's Lampard. Header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Lampard. Hernes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Quality ball. Now it's Del Piero. Cafu with the clearance. They get a throw in. And here's Son Heung-min. He's going for goal! That's really well cleared. And it's Zico. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Costa Curta. Roberto Baggio. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Costa Curta. And it's Zico. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Costa Curta. Roberto Baggio. Lampard. And no, he's seen through all of that. Zico. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want...
Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And here's Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Nistelrooy.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Del Piero touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Del Piero. Cafu does well to get it back.
The attendance for this match was
Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Schneider. Del Piero. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Belletti. And Baggio. Costa Curta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Del Piero. Maldini. Now it's Del Piero. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Davids simply refused to be outdone there. Gets good distance on it. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Lampard. And here's Bellingham.
India showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Aim forwards. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Horace!
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Number 8. Bellingham.
Terrific header! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
India, good effort from distance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without
and
a doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Totti, shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Owen, out to the right. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And he'll shoot here. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Out to the left it goes. Neither side yet able to find the net. Fiddles it through. Nakata. Lampard. Now it's Rivaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team, wouldn't you, Jim?
Big fan. I've always been a big fan. Defensively, extremely capable. He has an excellent work rate on and off the ball, but he doesn't get too much attention for his aggressive midfield presence. And I always feel that he's someone that can leave a foot in, not in a bad way, but just in a strong way.
Rivaldo. Rivaldo carries the ball down the right. He's got away. Now it's Lampard. Lampard! Nakata. Oh, good-looking ball. Passes short and sharp. Nakata tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer after 35 minutes is number 22, Hidetoshi Nakata.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He is through here. It's Rivaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India with the corner, they're first. climbs up big. He has done it. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He's through here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. They get a throw in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Picked out Brit. He's had a shot. It's in. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer, number 18, David Villa.